So I have Ed Glover with me here. I just helped him with his construction loan on the Outer Banks, and he's going to give us some insight on his story and how he came to connect with me to help him with building his house. And we'll kind of start there.
All right. It's kind of a little background about my history with the Outer Banks. So my wife started going when she was about 10 years old. Um, when we started dating, her family's been going forever. I started going in 2018 and instantly fell in love with the area. My in-laws decided to build in the Outer Banks, which kind of what got our wheels turning. In 2023, we formed an LLC with the intention that we were going to move forward with, purchasing a vacation property on the Outer Banks. In August of 2023, we purchased a lot. And then we started speaking with, the Joey from Carova Beach Builders shortly thereafter to get the ball rolling. And he introduced me to you, and here we are.
So, like, the area of the Outer Banks you bought in, I think, is worth noting a little bit. For those that don't know, the Outer Banks is a barrier island that stretches almost 100 miles off the coast of North Carolina, and the place where Ed bought a lot, it actually the road actually ends, right?
Yeah, yeah. Very
Which
secluded.
is which is super cool. Because everybody in the summers, I don't know, is that where your wife's family vacationed in the past, was in
Yeah,
Carova?
they grew up going in they started inland a little bit and then they moved to the 4x4 side shortly thereafter once they started going down.
Yeah. And so do y'all have like a specific vehicle to take out there, or do you
Uh
how's that work? I'm just curious, like from
yeah,
a
no,
logistics standpoint.
I have a Wrangler that always makes its way down and we use that as our daily beach vehicle to kind of set up camp for the day. So yeah, it's a neat area. It's for those that don't know it. The horses are spectacular to see. It's
Yeah.
very secluded. The beach, it's not very crowded. I fell in love with the area. So
Yeah, when I first came back to the Outer Banks from college, I went up there with my dad to meet a builder just kind of on a whim. And because as a kid, I didn't go up there that much, but it was super cool to like yeah, I can remember the sunset that morning. It was just super beautiful. Like you
yeah,
said, there's wild horses. It was just, it's so secluded and super unique. I've vacationed a lot of different beach areas, and honestly, I just can't even think of anything like it. So
for
it's
sure.
and I know you got a bunch of kids, and I can only imagine that the kids are just going to be so pumped to be out there,
Yeah,
that close to the ocean.
yeah. We've been staying at our in-laws' place. When we go down as a big family, they don't know yet that we're doing this, so this will be a surprise to all of them.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, we're looking forward to making it part of our tradition.
Cool, man. Well, just a little bit about the financing part. I think that's worth mentioning for people that are trying to learn about construction financing. The uh, the program that we kind of fit you into was super unique for building a house because kind of like all the basic criteria for a construction loan, we just didn't quite meet there. And so I felt like if you felt like you could touch on anything there about the qualifying process or the detail I went into about how we could set you up for success and get this kind of in a really good place like we are now, signing tomorrow.
Yeah, so uh, this started out as a very good process. We had made some initial contact and kind of went over some, hey, these are best case scenarios, these are worst case scenarios. This is where I think we may be in a few months. So that was certainly helpful. Um, I think I threw a wrench into your plans. I did switch. I did the one thing that they tell you not to do when you're applying for a loan, is to switch jobs mid loan. However, we handled that very well. And I think we ended up with a result that was like a best case scenario.
Yeah.
Um, with some hiccups thrown in there, we did have to make some sacrifices, but the end product is, I couldn't be happier, and Leah couldn't be happier. So we're both extremely happy with the process.
Well, cool, man. Well, I also just want to plug Joey for a minute here.
Yeah,
He really pulled through and negotiated to help us get the cost where it needed to be. And without him, we wouldn't be here for sure. So,
Joey's
hats,
phenomenal.
yeah, hats off to Joey. Well, cool, Ed. I appreciate your time, man. And that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Sounds good.